Hello everybody, my name is Sourcekin, also known as Nick, as I'm sure you know since there's like 2 people watching this video, and we're gonna play Dark Souls. Let's get right into it when we're in.
Yes, indeed. It is called Lothric, where the transitory lands of the Lords of Cinder converge. In venturing north, the pilgrims discover the truth of the old words. The fire fades, and the lords go without thrones. The bell tolls, unearthing the old lords of Cinder from their graves. Aldrich, saint of the deep, undead legion, the Abyss Watchers. And the reclusive lord of the profaned capital. Yom the Giant. Only in truth, the lords will abandon their thrones. And the unkindled will rise. Nameless, accursed undead, unfit even to be cinder. And so it is that ash seeketh embers.
A lot of good stuff in that opening intro, and I'm not going to be able to do it all justice, but let's get right into making my character. Alright, so this is a RPG, so I want to make it kind of, I want to make it kind of, yeah, normal. Like, I want to make the character look like me, I want to make it act like me, so, yeah, I gotta like that. Okay, I want to start with the Pride. I mean, there are all these awesome classes, and I usually go through nights. I think to Pride would be fun. I might find that so much pretty cool to gauge. But, yeah. I want to go with Pride, because that was a lot of fun. I'm gonna go with the Sovereign of Soul. Sovereign of Soul is one who's like beside me, who's taking part many souls. Just so that I can kind of run and start leveling up and buying others and stuff. These are just presenting. Yeah, that's exactly it. There's a little bit of there. Dang, what a what a bro. What a guy. Alright, let's get into this. This is a pretty good time to talk about what I intend to do with this whole series in general. But I really like this one. Okay? This is probably my favorite thing at this point. And what I intend to do with this series is to, well, just show you guys why I love it so much. Right? And some of it at first might seem boring to you guys. But I'd encourage you guys to just try and look at it in a pretty cool way. I want to have fun with it, but there are going to be times when I want to take it slow, explain some things that might not seem very significant to you guys. There are going to be times where I'm just doing stuff that's like, why are you doing that? It's the most boring thing. But I want to do it because I'm watching. Okay. Now that I got that in. Also, I'm playing with a controller, and it's been a while since I played with a controller, so it might take a bit. This deprived build, he's got no armor, but at the same time, he's not that bad on the field. Oh, I'm good. So, alright, we just got out of that grave, right? Just hopped out of that grave. Oh, look at this grave. That guy might have popped out of this grave over here. Look at like these graves over here. Other graves that guy's popped out of. What I'm trying to say here is, I didn't really do it. I'm in the same situation as these guys. These guys got woken up just like me from the ringing of the bell. Also, I came from over there. I could just walk this way, kill that guy, and keep going. Yeah, that's gorgeous. Jeez. I'm gonna try and record this at 1080p. There might be like a watermark somewhere. Sorry for that. It's just the recording software. I got the free version. But yeah, Dark Souls. A normal person would just walk on and say, "Wow, look at that! I'm gonna go kill that guy." But Dark Souls rewards you for going in off areas like this, exploring the environment around you. So yeah, and we get to pick up the soul of a deserted corpse. Speaking of that, let's read what we got right here. So, we just picked up this, but this was our gift. Soul found in the corpse of a nameless soldier used to acquire souls. Let the fire teacher transform this sovereignless soul into a source of strength. For to be unkindled is to be a vessel for souls. We are unkindled. The fire keeper, who we have not met yet, is going to turn this soul into strength for us. This is very important. The dark sign is the sign of an accursed undead. The dark sign returns its bearer to the last bonfire rested at, or the bonfire at Firelink Shrine, but at the cost of all souls held. Carriers of the dark sign are reborn after death and eventually lose their minds, turning hollow. And so it is that they are driven from their homelands. This is what makes me undead, as you just saw. Pretty cool. Every time we die, this is what allows us to wake back up at a bonfire, the dark sign. And all these guys that I'm fighting right now have the dark sign too. Action Estus Flask. Oh, that's for their Estus Flask, look for that. When their treasures are still green flasks. The journey of an undead has always traced the bonfires, and no journey of import has been made without an Estus Flask. That just tells us, basically. quite befitting of an undead. An ashen as this blast turns the bonfire's heat cold. This one's warm, and this one's cold. But effectively the same thing. Interesting. Yeah, I can't parry with the shield, but normally we would be able to. I'm not used to this, this club. Crap. Oh, and you do more damage when you two-hand weapons, by the way. So if you're just standing, you can back step and then press R1 for an attack. So there's a normal attack, but if you do back step R1, then you get this one. Crap. Again, control it. Need to pick that up first. Let's go back in here. Again, sorry if I'm taking my time. I love this game. Gotta scratch that down. And I want to show you guys all the beautiful things about this game. Let's see if I can turn back. I'm going to take it surprise for now. There's an enemy down there that I'm going to kill in just a minute, but I want to go this way first. Alright, so guys, check this out. This game is very dark, but at the same time it's beautiful. It's gorgeous. And here, we get our first look at Firelink Shrine. Boss area down there. And there is where we're going to be going later. There's a gigantic castle. We'll learn more about it later. It's huge, right? Way down below us are these mountains. It's ridiculous sense of scale. First step on fire. It's lit. Cool. I learned the emotes. You can use these emotes here. Alright, so I'm gonna go back to where I was before and fight this guy. Alright, so check this out. I just got, to the end of this tunnel. See a soul item over there. We see this crystal lizard here. So it's good to check the environment around here. There's nothing over here, but it's good to do that. Giant crystal thing over there. I wonder what it's going to do. I don't have very much defense. Oh, crap. No defense. Dang it. Can't say anything, sorry. That was a critical attack. Why do we lose here? Jeez. too good for that. Let's run, let's go. Alright, and I got a Titanite skill. Those are just upgrade items, I'll talk more about them later. I got 4,000 souls for that, it's gonna be useful. But not much health left, as you can see. Oh, and yo, I'm just two-handing this weapon because it does more damage, and this shield doesn't block 100% physical. So if I were to block a sword strike, this shield, it would only block like 90% of the damage or something, and so it's not very useful. And I can dodge most of these guys' attacks. And it does more damage when you two-handed. This club is brutal. Oh, I meant to tell. Nah, whatever. You can see under there. But let's see. Over there we see some guy. We see two of these bros down here. I'm gonna take a different path actually. So L, left stick, while dashing and jump. You just see on top of this cup and there's a button in there, so I'm gonna get that. Let's try. And we get Titanite shard. Upgrade material for normal weapons. Not much to say about it. RB, while falling. Plunging attack. Very useful. Good amount of damage. Covered in blood, jeez. I'm gonna do is fall down on this guy and then attack the other guy. Because this is an archer, and that's just a spear guy. No, not good. Oh no! And that is why you don't lock on. That was terrible. Alright, I'm gonna go get my souls back. I have to get these souls back though. Those 4,000 souls will be really useful. Where are my souls? Oh, they're up there. Crap. Right. Now, whenever you die, that little green thing is everything. Yeah, I'm actually really angry that I died. This is like the first area with the controller. Right. All three Estus fast when I go in to fight Gundir. I mean, the boss that we don't know yet. I need to not spoil everything. Right. So I'm gonna go get some more Estus. A true gigantic tomb. All of it overgrown. I'm gonna try with the bell tower. Gorgeous fucking view. I love this arena. Look at this guy, just chilling out. Not doing anything. Halberd. He's got this weird crap on his back. I do not know what that stuff is. Not in that yet. sword. Ember is just, Ember allows you to summon people, and you have more health. Like, you see my health bar at the top? It's a little bigger, so... That's... Wait, where's my... Yeah. We got this coiled sword. Thrust into... Oh, sorry. Thrust into Shrine Bonfire to activate Bonfire Roar. Sword missing from the Shrine Bonfire. Cannot be equipped as a weapon. This sword is only bequeathed to chosen Ash, as judged by the leaders, who awaits the arrival of Ash as a scabbard. So this sword, is only given to chosen Ash. And we have the sword, therefore we're chosen Ash. And the Ash is judged by leaders. In a fight like we just saw. So since we beat him, we are now chosen Ash. Pretty cool. It's lit. Get a discovery. Every time you beat a boss, you get a bonfire. Now we get to head up towards Firelight Shrine. I'm gonna try and let you guys like look around a little bit, so I don't turn everyone around. I just did a broken straight sword, which does surprisingly less damage than this club. It's just like a broken straight sword. A weapon with no exceptional qualities, only a mad hollow would choose to fight with this. Hollows, by the way, are undead who have gone mad from dying so much. And you know, since a lot of these guys around here are using those broken straight swords, it's safe to assume that they're hollow. Okay, we get some more bones. Bone fragment reduced to white ash. Return to the last bonfire used for resting your bonfire flame. Useful stuff. Bonfires are sustained by bones of the undead. In rare cases, the previous had a strong urge to seek bonfires and chance their bones with nothing more than instinct. So, bonfires are fueled by bones of the fueled by bones of the undead. I am an undead. Whenever I die, my bones from my previous body are used to fuel bonfires, just like the rest of these guys. Good stuff, Dark Souls. Get a little bit of a better look at that giant castle. Sorry. Oh. And if we go over here, this is what Dark Souls does. It rewards you for looking around. We can see that guy chilling over there on the ledge. Doesn't matter. If you just pause and look around at stuff, it's much better than not. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to not go that way, and I'm going to go over here. Yeah, that's part of the game right there. Now, we are going to go in there in like a second and a half, but I want to go over there first. No, wait. There's actually no point in going there. Those are just hollows there. I don't want to go that way. Scare ya? So is there anything over here? Yep. Ember. First, gain strength of flame, boosting HP until death. No one could ever truly claim the embers that burn within a champion's bosom, which is precisely what makes their yearning for warmth so keen. With the strength of fire, the summoning signs of unkindled become visible, and seekers of embers can be summoned to join in cooperation. But beware, the embers may also attract invaders. So, when we are embered, we can summon people to help us, both NPCs and people online. But we can also be invaded by bad people who want to take the ember from us. And we'll learn a little bit more about that later. Alright, sure. you remember in the opening cinematic, it showed us 3 bosses, right? There are 5 thrones here. There's one guy, Bloodbath over there, sitting on one of the thrones.
Welcome to the bonfire, unkindled one. I'm a firekeeper. I tend to the flame, and tend to thee. The lords have left their thrones, and must be delivered to them. To this end, I am at thy side.
So, this here firekeeper who didn't level up, talk to her, I'll leave. Not extremely interesting, but let's see what she has to say.
Ashen One, to be unkindled is to be a vessel for souls. Sovereignless souls will become thy strength. I will show thee how. Ashen One, bring me souls plucked from their vessels.
Okay, so just the same thing that I said before. We're unkindled ash, and we use souls against you.
Farewell, Ashen One. May the flames guide thee.
May the flames guide you. And she gives us a little bow. Nice girl.
Ashen One, produce the coiled sword at the bonfire. The mark of ash will guide thee to the land of the lords. To Lothric, where the homes of the lords converge. Farewell, Ashen One. May the flames guide thee.
Alright, so we gotta produce the coiled sword here at the bonfire. And then we'll be able to go to Lothric, where the homes of the lords converge. Different stuff we need to go, we'll talk about it later. I wanna walk around Firelink a bit though.
Ah, another one roused from the sleep of death. Well, you're not alone. We unkindled are worthless. Can't even die right. Gives me conniptions. And they'd have us seek the lords of Cinder and return them to their moulding thrones. But we're talking true legends, with the metal to link the fire. We're not fit to lick their boots. Don't you think?
This guy's given up. He's real sad. It also kind of gives us some context to what we're dealing with. These lords, they're the powerful guys. This guy knows how powerful they are, and his answer is to just give up, pretty much.
What a sick joke. Asking us to seek the lords of Cinder and return them to their moulding thrones. We're talking true legends, those who would link the fire. We're not fit to lick their boots.
And he keeps talking about linking the fire. We'll get more into this, but yeah, there's so much stuff going on in these games. I don't know if I'll be able to cover everything. Let's go on. Let's see if we can.
A pleasure to make thine acquaintance, Ashen One. I am but a humble handmaid of the shrine. Weapons, armor, trinkets, and spells. I've lots of little things to ease the burden of a weary traveler. And yes, I'm undead too, but not so charitable as to give my goods away. Ashen One, fetch souls and bring them to me. As is thy wont, no?
So she's gonna sell us stuff and she wants souls for it. Also, she's undead. Just like us. And we can buy stuff. We can buy some embers. I'll buy those later. What I want to save up for though is this tower cube. I'll read it a bit. I just showed it to you guys. Key to the decrepit tower behind Thailand's shrine next stage to the bell tower. The bell tower is the grave of Firekeeper's past. When a Firekeeper has served her purpose, she is led to true darkness, where she enjoys a long-deserved sleep. We'll be able to look at that a bit in a minute. So do I want to read this? I'm gonna wait a bit before I buy this stuff. Okay. Doesn't really have anything for me though.
Ashen One, if my wares are not to thy satisfaction, bring me umbral ash. With ash, I'll fashion new wares. Is it not our sorry fate to sup on death?
Okay, so with ash you can get new wares. So we're just gonna find ash like randomly throughout the game, and we'll give it to her. She'll be able to make any stuff with it and sell it to us.
Ashen One,
Should have more souls. Yeah, born. Alright, so yeah, just sells this stuff and stuff. And we're gonna be able to get more people here, but right now we only have, what's her face over there? What's her other face over there? This guy. And then like two other brothers over there. This is Andre though. What a beast, am I right? Just hammer it away. That same sword for ages.
Well, a newcomer, I see. I am Andre. I serve at this shrine as a humble smith, forging weapons. You're in search of the Lords of Cinder, I trust. A toilsome journey, I wager. You'll require good arms. Let me smith you weapons. I am a smith. Such is my purpose.
Yeah, so this is our smith. He makes stuff for us. It's not terribly interesting, but useful. Okay. Need 2 tight mesh shards to reinforce this, and I don't even want to do that.
Prithee, be careful. I don't want to see my work squandered.
Yeah, so he doesn't have much to say to us, just about upgrading and stuff. Alright, now we're going to talk to Ludlith, and then I'll end the episode. Sorry that I'm just talking to people right now.
All that unkindled, and a seeker of lords. I am Ludlith of Corland. Look not in bewilderment as I say. I linked the fire long ago, becoming the Lord of Cinder. If substantiation be thy want, set thine eyes upon my charred corpse. This sad cadaver, no need to be coy. Have a closer look.
Okay, so he doesn't have much to say to us yet. He is going to be useful, but he can just talk right now.
Knowest thou of our purpose? 5 thrones will take 5 lords, as kindling for the linking of the fire. The fast-fading flame must be licked to preserve this world. A reenactment of the first linking of the fire. So it is, I became a Lord of Cinder. I may be but small, but I will die a Colossus.
Again, talking about linking the fire, it's kind of hard to explain, but if you guys want to, let me know and I'll explain it all to you.
Now, do not be away over long.
So, not much else to do, nobody else here, I just gotta, like, warp out. So, I will see you in the next episode. Yeah, wait, hold on. So, tell me what you guys thought about this episode. I know there's, like, 2 or 3 people watching. But yeah, tell me what you liked, didn't like, if I talked to people too much, if I died to my guy one time, right? I mean, like, really, never one time. So, let me know what you guys want, okay? And with that, I will see you guys later. Peace out.